Good afternoon, soul family. So I know it's been a while since I checked in. Not really a while, about a week. But who's counting, right? I just really felt the need to do a video and let you guys know, things that's developing, what's going on. I'm starting to sense there's a lot of things chaotic going down. Communication is off the chain. So Mercury is definitely retrograde. Let's be real, mindful of how we talk to each other. Watch your tone of voice during a Mercury retrograde. You might be a little bit too blunt. You might be a little bit too, passive. Or you might be passive aggressive in your communication style. So not just technology, when Mercury is retrograde, you want to pay attention to your own communication style as well. I noticed with mines, and I also have been practicing on my throat chakra, but I noticed with my communication during this current cycle, I've been very short and sweet and to the point. And usually I try to sugarcoat things in a way to certain people, because if they have a sensitive aura, or I can sense that this person wears their emotions on their sleeve, I try to tell them things in the most gentle way I can, but I still try to come across direct. So when that's not happening, I'm like, okay, something's going on. Something's in the air, because I'm being like super to the point. So just pay attention to that. Additionally, I just really wanted to also talk about divine order. It's necessary for us to really look at the situations that's happening around us and that's happening to us. A lot of things are not explainable, but you have to trust the mystery, trust the divine order, that this thing that happened to you that you can't explain, it happened for a specific reason. For example, me losing my son, a 5-month-old baby, people would say, God, why did this happen to her? But at the end of the day, in my healing process, I'm realizing this was too also divine order. This too was divine order. I was in a state of almost like a robotic state. Wake up 6 a.m., get dressed, drop my son off to school, take my other son, the one who passed, take him to daycare, go to work 9 to 5, go home, cook dinner, clean up, get, things prepared for the next day, repeat. Like a straight robot, So at the end of the day, this shaking up my life that took place, it happened for a reason. Everything is in divine order. So when it's all said and done, I literally want everybody to look at me, for example, and pay attention to the fact that, hey, I'm still up, I'm still alive, I'm still moving, and I lost my baby. The worst thing that could happen to a person happened to me, and I'm still here. Gavin, stop, I'm doing a video. This is, this guy. So, at the end of the day, you just really want to be grateful and just trust the process, that things are happening and working divinely in order that it's meant to happen, and it's working for your good. And you wouldn't imagine that out of the worst tragedy, something good could even happen. Me experiencing my spiritual awakening was the result of losing my son. It was the only thing that woke me up. It was literally the only thing. I don't know what would have woken me up from that robotic state of living that I was in. So, now here I am, I can't even understand how I'm even thriving in a way. And it's strange to say, and I know people are like, how could you be thriving and it's only been 6 months since your son died? But I can't explain it. It's like one of those things. It's divine order. That's the only explanation, and I just trust the universe, source, God, spirit. I've been super in tune. I don't know what's going on, but if anybody can comment about this, if you've experienced a spiritual awakening, for example, and you start to get really into, and you start to get really in tune with your spirit guides. And once you are at a level of balance and harmony and peace, and you're starting to seriously look at life in a way you've never experienced it before. For example, these are the things that's been happening to me. I have discovered that I may be an indigo seed. I may be a healer, okay? So I've started taking Reiki energy healing courses. I have completed level 1 and level 2, and I am now studying to be a master Reiki energy healer. In the last, I want to say 2 weeks, light bulbs all around me have been going out, like flickering or either completely dying out. I'm like, okay, this is not a coincidence, because I'm not sure if it's my own inner light beaming and the light bulbs can't handle it. Whatever the situation is, it is wild. So if anybody has had that happen, I would sure love to hear that. And then in addition to that, my meditation has gotten so deep. Oh, so rewarding. Just this whole new way of life has brought me closer to my higher self. My intuition is spot on about things. You know, at the end of the day, divine order takes place to realign you with your higher self, with your true self. So to end this video, I just want people to not necessarily don't go through your emotions and your pain and your grief and your anxiety and your depressions, but just for a minute, take time out to realize that it's working for your greater good on a higher level. And on that note, either raise up or raise up. In love and light. To the next video. Hotep.